Hey everyone, Jess Tomlinson here. Really excited to share with you another masterclass that I am doing at the end of the Trust Men, Trust Love Challenge. And even if you haven't been part of the challenge, I really invite you to become part of this masterclass, which is called Surrender to Feminine Trust so you can have it all. I had to take a breath because it feels so big. Like, I know how big this masterclass is going to be for all of us. It feels big for me to share this topic of surrendering to feminine trust. And it feels really important that if this is something that you have been struggling with, which by the way, most of us do as women, I still do from time to time, and I'm really dedicated to feminine trust, that if you're feeling this call, that you attend this masterclass. I really invite you. It's going to be really powerful. So what are we going to be covering? I've got some notes because this one I'm going to be covering quite a bunch of really important information, and I didn't want you to miss out on anything because I couldn't memorize it. So I'm going to be really sexy here and read for a minute. So first we're going to talk about the secrets to self-love, soulful relationships, and meaningful success. And what that really has to do with this surrendering to feminine trust, which is really the key to having it all. So self-love, soulful relationships, and meaningful success is my definition of having it all. So we're going to talk about what are these secrets for getting you to this place where you can really, truly have it all. And you don't have to sacrifice anymore, because many times we are sacrificing success for love, love for success, something in between. But I really want to take a stand for how can we do this so you can have it all. Secondly, I'm going to be teaching you how to remove the major blocks that are sabotaging your ability to really trust this feminine part of yourself. And the thing is, when you are able to trust your feminine power, to surrender into the feminine, that is going to allow you to have depth to your relationships, your career, your self-love, the worthiness that you see yourself as. That is going to create depth. So how many times do we kind of coast along in life? I know I've done this a lot, and we're like happy-ish. And we tend to tell ourselves like, oh, it's no big deal because I'm happy. Like, I really do, have it all. But yet there's this thing inside of us that's like craving something that's not there, right? That is the depth. And that is where surrendering to your feminine comes in to this whole picture of really creating rich meaning in your own life. And lastly, we're going to talk about the fastest path to falling madly in love with yourself, madly in love with your feminine. And that sounds easy, but it's not. Because there's lots of different complex parts to us. So how do we love the ugly parts? How do we love the shadow parts? And how do we love the bright parts? And how do we brighten up the amazing parts of ourselves? And how do we embrace and really love these parts of ourselves that are broken and bruised and hurt from previous relationships or things that friends, society, the media, our family has said to us and we've taken to heart? These are all really important topics, and so I'm going to teach you how to fall madly in love with your feminine so that you really can live this life where you feel confident, you feel playful, fierce, and sexy, and you are owning your life in its fullness. Both love, career, success, and really just anything else that falls into your category of what it means to have it all. So that's what we're going to be covering in this masterclass. I really encourage you, if you're desiring to learn how to love this part of yourself, all sides of your feminine, the multiple sides, and to surrender, to let go of control, this need to always have the reins in your life, and to surrender to a deeper level of trust so you can be less stressed about life and have more joy and really receive the love and meaningful success that you deserve, I invite you to join me. And you can do that by going to jesstomlinson.com/masterclass to sign up. Again, this is the final masterclass in the 5-day Trust Men, Trust Love challenge. If you want to join the whole challenge, you can do that by going over to bit.ly/TMTL challenge. And I invite you to take part in that journey over there. All right, loves, I'm so excited. I'm so fired up. I cannot wait for this masterclass. So I hope you're feeling the same way. I hope to see you soon.